Part 3 podcast.
Let's fucking go.
Stephen Malbon.
Oh my goodness.
Let's get right into it.
Put him down for the birdie, dog.
Just a bit outside.
Gang, we start together.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Part 3 podcast. I am one of your co-hosts, Stephen Malbon. We have a special guest today, Grant Horvat, here at the 100-hole hike at TaylorMade. We are obviously talking golf. So, Bro, you hit a hole-in-one today.
I hit hole-in-one. My first hole-in-one of my life.
Yeah.
Now, this is the thing. So, it was 65 yards, and obviously we've been playing 100 holes out here. I was really thinking the whole day I was gonna get one. It just, I reacted. It was cool, but it was like a little bit, I don't know what it was. I was like, it was 65 yards, it was cool, it just didn't really feel like one. I don't know why. I freaked out, I was like, this is crazy. Then I just I don't know.
Crazy was it?
It was like a one-hop dunk.
Yeah.
Just one hit, boom, boom. Well, thanks for having me on here, guys.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Huge. I love all this stuff, Malbon, coolest stuff. How long have you been doing that?
It's been about 7 years ago that we started a company, and I started an Instagram a couple years prior. So 7-8 years, my wife and I have been at it. And
Now do you design everything?
yeah, I design everything. I'm co-CEO and co-chief creative officer with my wife. I design at the beginning, get the collection and get everything situated and decide what we're gonna do in the theme and the color story and all of this and that. And then I hand it off to in-house designers, tech pack, production team, sampling, all of the stuff all the way through. And then at the end, I get back involved with the content, photo shoots and all of that fun stuff.
That's legit. That's sweet.
Grant, so what's your story in golf? Like, how did you get into it?
I actually played basketball growing up.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, I've lost my athletic ability. I got nothing in me.
You was a shooter?
Yeah, I just was a shooter.
Okay.
That's all I shot. I was just 3-point, and I also, my highlight of my career was I went to States for free throw shooting. So I was just like free throws and 3-pointers. That's all.
Wait,
And
you
I-
went to States for free throw shooting?
Yeah, for free throw shooting.
Where you from?
Pennsylvania. You were like,
Damn,
it was out of
States
20.
for free throw?
Yeah.
I ain't know about that. You just put me on or something.
It was like a competition, like a free throw competition.
Oh, okay.
It was like the highlight of my basketball career, but I played basketball growing up, and then when I was like 13, my dad's a pro. He's a golf pro. I got into golf and took it very serious, and then played college golf, and then from there went into the YouTube space, and then full-time social media golf.
Oh, really?
From there, yeah.
Explain it to us, the YouTube space and what that is.
Yeah, so it's crazy now. I mean, it came up the last couple of years, probably like 4 years. It's been like on the rise like crazy. And before that, it was only like the PGA Tour and everything. But basically, me and my buddies, we would go out and just film ourselves golfing. And it started we started to gain followers, and this whole company started through it. I was in part of Good, which was like a group. There's like 6 of us, and we grew really, really fast. And I also was with a guy, Garrett, GM Golf. We did YouTube full-time together. And yeah, it just it took off, and it was crazy. And now this YouTube golf world, like Bob Does Sports, you've probably seen them, Fat Perez, all them. There's like a whole world now on YouTube. So it's basically just having fun.
And how is it as like a company? So you obviously play golf, that's fun,
Right.
et cetera, but what is the infrastructure? Like, how is it built? So you have your man, I just met your camera guy.
Right, yeah, so I have 2 managers. My manager's actually here walking around. And then I have a videographer and editor full-time. So we basically travel around together and just film golf content. So we're out here, we played Pebble Beach. But yeah, we travel all over, play 1v1s, anything along those lines. And I also do teaching content as well. So
What's the manager's main role? Scheduling and selling and monetizing?
Yeah, but also brand deals. So brands reaching out. TaylorMade, that's our club sponsor. We have an apparel sponsor. We have different brands reaching out and wanting to do stuff. Also collabs. When I want to film with pros, that's a big part. Getting to spend time. Photo shoot coming up with TaylorMade. We're going to be able to film with Rory and Tommy and all those guys. So that's going to be pretty cool. But he sets up all that kind of stuff and really helps us there.
So it's not just in a lot of people get into this content space of just filming so much content, and they only show the good shots. It's not like you guys are just, again, clickbait. You can actually play the game. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
hit a hole-in-one today. Like I would imagine, obviously your boy hit 2 hole-in-ones, and I would imagine you guys are actually good at the game. It's not just you're just out here flaunting and just wanting to be popular with the game. You grew up in the game of golf. Your dad's a pro. You played college golf. I'm pretty sure it's like it's not just something you're just shooting the shit. You actually love the game and you care about the game and you care about growing the game.
Right, exactly. And I mean, I play a lot with, they're basically all scratch golfers. So Wesley Bryan and George Bryan, the brothers at the PGA Tour event this week, they both made the cut together. That's who we film with a lot, is Wesley and George. So we're always like doing content together, and they're on the PGA Tour. So it's like, it's great. All the competition, we're all around scratch or better. And yeah, I mean, it's very competitive. We don't like replay any shots. It's all like, because people wonder that actually, because like on YouTube, you know, it's cuts, it's jump cut, and then like when it cuts, anything can happen. And like we're very serious about like, that never happens, you know, it's very serious out there, and it's lighthearted, but at the same time, we're competing against each other. So like, we're never messing around there.
That's dope. You gotta that's what for me, like you gotta keep that competitive edge, and I also want to keep it authentic to where people aren't just like, you know, just shooting 10 takes to get that one good look and then just to get the content based. Like you want to actually feed your audience something authentic to where it's not only true to you, but it's true to the game, and you're not cheating nobody else in the game, in the space.
It's crazy also, like just being a part of like the YouTube space and the young generation that watches it. And like, it's like in some places like in the UK, I go over there with Rick Shields, and like, they don't even really watch much TV. There's not much cable over there, so YouTube's like their TV. And it's been really cool to just be like, it's like YouTube's turning into a little bit of TV right now, and it's awesome to be kind of on like the forefront of that.
That's dope.
Yeah.
YouTube TV.
Yeah.
I speak from that because like I obviously work with Stephen so much, and he's so much true to who he is and his brand, and the authenticity of it is like that. When you see the brand and you meet Stephen, you be like, oh, this makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, and it's hard for a lot of people to meet some content creators and look at their content and then meet them in the real life space and be like, oh, you're a fraud.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And obviously I heard, you know, you guys get a lot of asks like, are you guys cutting the stuff? Are you guys actually filming it? Is it like, you know, and I always, for me as part of the audience, I also want to know that too. It's like, is this cut and edited, or is this just like somebody who's really good at the game and can really play the game?
Right, and that's fair. We get that all the time, and that's like, yeah. I mean, because if we do like redo shots or anything like that, it kills the competitive feel. Because then it's not real, and people can feel that through the camera if it's not like a real competitive round of golf. Like, I feel like people can really feel that.
I don't want to cut you off, sorry, but so being that you have that real authenticity of it, like how does it feel when you get to do photo shoots and work with people like TaylorMade, and you're at a photo shoot or something with Rory and Tiger and all these guys, and like people are like, obviously it's people you looked up to playing college golf and trying to pursue the game as a professional, but when you actually get to stand next to these guys toe to toe and hit shots and talk about the swing and just talk about the game or shoot the shit, like what is that like?
Oh, it's crazy. I mean, I've gotten pretty close with Bryson, so we've hung out a lot, and I've been able to play with a lot of pros and film it, and people love that. That's like the bread and butter of YouTube golf, is like hanging out with these guys and like playing golf and recording like cart cams, all that. But it's somewhat like when I first got into the space, I was like shaking and like really nervous, starstruck. And I've somewhat like settled into it, and it's really cool now that like, you know, you can go hang out with these guys. You're not like freaking out, you know? But I mean, golf's like the main sport that I watch. And so when Ricky, Justin Thomas, any of those guys, those are like who I look up to. So
I think it's cool with like, obviously like over the last 4 or 5 years, golf has changed a lot, 4, 5, 6 years, right? It's changed a lot. And I think it's similar to like what's basically like, you know, when I started Malbon Golf, I was like, I don't want to really wear all that other, there were certain options, and like, I don't really want to wear those options. I don't want to dress like I'm a European tour player just because I play golf, right? I want to be able to wear a different feel and look. I want to be comfortable and wear what I would wear, either golfing, off golfing. It shouldn't be like wear one outfit for golf, another outfit to go fishing, another outfit for dinner, and another outfit for the club. It's like, why? Maybe you just make one outfit you could wear from 10 in the morning till 10 at night. Like, who would have thought?
Yeah.
And then it's basically, so like our brand then started, and then there's a lot of other brands that have started, and so there's a kind of a whole change and pivot in the whole movement of like what is golf apparel, and there's tons of brands doing it, and it's like a whole wave that's started. But it all started because of, I think, the kind of establishment or like the golf apparel world was very content. Like, well, no, we're in every country club, we're in Dick's Sporting Goods, we're in Golf Galaxy. Like, we don't really have to do shit. All we have to do is make another 30 prints a year and put it on nylon shirts, and we're gonna sell. Like, there's no, this is easy. And they get content, and they're making money, and they're sitting back, and you know, there's brands that are like big name brands that are a person's name that's not even a real person. It's just a made up name that looks like, oh, someone would buy this, and then Garmentos and banks get together and they put together a CEO and this, that, and the other, and then they run it through a distribution, and that's what you have. And so there's no one pushing it, and there's nothing changing. And it's the exact same way with the content space in golf. It's like you have Golf Channel and you have Golf Digest, and like, that's it, right? And so people like you are like, younger people are like, I don't want to watch this. Like, this is boring. Like, this is what my dad watched. I love golf, but like, there has to be something more than just like watching Morning Drive.
Exactly.
Like,
it's very similar.
Already.
I mean, it's very similar what you're doing and what we're doing, because you're pushing it with apparel, very casual. Like, you can pull that off, and like we're pushing it in a way that's like getting younger kids into golf and basically making it fun, doing challenges, not so serious.
Yeah, again, it's very casual.
It's very casual.
And it's fun, and it's normal, and it's super relatable to like what kids want to look at, what kids want to do. And it's like, how many times can you hear them talk about, like, you know, when something happens in golf, then it's like, all right, for 5 days, that's all they're gonna talk about on Golf Channel for 24. Brandl's on there just going, it won't stop. Here we go. Now let's talk about a hoodie again, or let's talk about Phil's gambling again, or let's talk about, it's just like, damn, there's nothing else to talk about. And so they just sit there and look like, what are we gonna talk about next week? What are we gonna talk about tomorrow? What are we gonna talk about? So they're like making up stuff to talk about because they know people need something to talk about.
Exactly.
Where you guys aren't making up shit, you're just going and playing cool ass courses with fun groups of people, and you're filming it, and you're showing people the bad shots, the good shots, and that's what's super relatable to younger people. That's like, damn, I'm like him. You know, and that's what we try to do with our brand. It's like, me and my wife and my kids, like, we run a company, and we design, and we play golf, and we have friends, and we hang out, and we're very, you know, vulnerable, and we're just who we are. Like, that's it. And if you like it, great, we're lucky. But we're not trying to be Peter Millar. You know, we're not trying to be Under Armour. It's like, that's not who I'm looking at. And I think it's similar. You're not trying to be Golf Channel. You're trying to do actually the direct opposite of that. And I think that's where you get the success and the people buying in and being like lifers. You know?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, you're building a YouTube audience is also very different than like a Instagram or TikTok. It's like long form content. So these people, you know, sit down. Some of the videos we're posting are hours long, 18 hole matches, super like long. And I mean, the fact that people are sitting through and watching that for, say, an average, if a video is an hour long, they're watching it for 30 minutes, an average watch time, like 50% of the video. It's crazy to me, because I mean, that's like sitting down watching TV. So it's been crazy how like now PGA Tour is still always going to be the PGA Tour, but now YouTube golf is like, I feel like, becoming the second form of golf entertainment. And obviously you have social media, you have Instagram and TikTok, but long form, serious matches and everything on YouTube is becoming pretty cool.
You have your own brand, right?
Cool. Yeah, Grant Horvat Golf. That's my YouTube channel. And then we have like Instagram and TikTok. But yeah, it's mostly YouTube focused, like long form content.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Where do you like envision, as far like, because I'm sure at some point you thought you were gonna get here, but maybe not as fast as you probably predicted. Like, where do you feel as though you can take it, or how fast as you can take it? So where do you see, I guess, 3 years, 4 years?
Yeah, I mean, like when I was a part of the group Good, we hit 1 million subscribers in the first year I was there. We hit 1 million. I think we were like the second or third YouTube channel, golf YouTube channel, to hit 1 million. And then my personal channel, when I stepped out to do my own thing, I've grown that now to around 500,000 subscribers. And I think projection, like a couple years from now, goals to get around 1 million subscribers. And I feel like, you know, I don't want to stop at 1 million, but I just want to keep growing along the rate that we're going now. It's been unbelievable. And it just takes a lot of like willing to pick up and film with a bunch of different people. And that's like the coolest thing about what we get to do.
When do we get our invite?
Oh, anytime. I love, hey, if I can get some of that Malbon, I'm in.
No problemo.
Like people don't understand like how hard it is or understand the subscriber like that you're gaining or what people put into that, because it's like essentially it's like someone subscribing to the Disney Channel or whatever app or
Netflix,
whatever that they're
anything.
paying, Netflix or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
else. And to be doing that off of literally your own dime, you're paying your videographer, you have your managers, you have...
Yeah, and without him, like, I mean, his whole life, like, he took our Pebble Beach, our 18-hole video, we had drones up, we had 2 camera angles, or actually 3 people filming different camera angles. We had drones flying, and he takes all that footage, puts music, makes it this beautiful production. And then now it's gonna be released in like 2 days, like the 18 holes at Pebble Beach. And then like the people that follow my YouTube channel get to watch me go out there and play and try and shoot a certain score. Yeah, it's crazy. And his whole life is just like the second that video is done, we film it, he's there grinding on the video, editing, doing shot tracers, every little thing. Like he hand does the shot tracers and those take hours to do. And if someone walks in front of it, they scrap it. Like you can't even use it anymore. He tracks it on the system. It's crazy. So he's like really smart at what he does. And yeah, he's a huge part of my success.
How does it work getting to shoot at Pebble? What is how's that work?
Yeah, so some courses, so it's funny, Tehima the other day, 2 hours before we're supposed to tee off, we got told we can't film out there. So there's a lot of courses, they don't want cameras, especially in Jupiter, Florida. A lot of private courses, they don't want cameras out there. So that's an issue we always run into, but he had to actually like sign this like waiver of like that he had his drone license to be able to film or to fly the drone over Pebble Beach.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Some of the courses, the public ones that are like chill, they don't care, they want the exposure.
Yeah.
You get the very like stuck up courses. Some of the like really, really private ones, they want no exposure.
Like Seminole's not having.
Oh, no shot. Yeah, Seminole
No
will
chance.
laugh in your face. There's
don't
certain
even
courses,
ask.
yeah.
Yeah, there's certain ones you don't even ask.
Yeah, but like if you were able to film that inside and like go through the locker room
Oh,
and like
yeah.
people would eat that up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you
So
can't.
you're always trying. What are some of the courses that you've done that you were kind of proud of or thought weren't doable? Pebble's a big deal.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Man, there's a lot of good ones. Actually,
That you filmed.
yeah, Old Palm, and I played with Cam Kuchar, Matt Kuchar's son. And that was pretty cool that we got that approved, because Old Palm's where a lot of, that's a very, very
Called
private
Old
course.
for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they don't like cameras out there, I'll tell you that. There's been some that we've pulled off where we're like, whoa, because the thing is you can sneak in there and film it and you can ask for forgiveness. It's about if you ask them before the round if you can film it. That's where the issue comes in. But yeah, it's hard.
It's a lot of that, just taking cameras and doing it and just saying sorry later if someone gets upset, at least at the beginning.
Sometimes. The
Yeah.
manager, that's where the manager comes in and he asks if it's okay and we try and get it approved. Like the fact that we're able to film, what's that course called that you said you want to join in Jupiter? Apogee? Apogee. That one, like the fact that we're filming this for the TaylorMade shoot is kind of crazy in my eyes.
Yeah.
Like that's a very, very exclusive course, and they're letting
100%.
us bring cameras out there and film.
And so that's also why you having brand partnerships like TaylorMade are helpful, because like the manager didn't have any lifting to do
Exactly.
that. It's just like, we're shooting here, can you guys come? You're like, can we?
Exactly. It's who you know,
Hell
too.
yeah.
It's all who you know. That's a huge part of it. But
And the rules are kind of changing. Like the club I'm a member of out here at Preserve, I've been a member there a little over 2 years, and at first it was very like, they're not into it. They're not into cameras, they're not into this, that, and the other, but then starting to kind of like question the board a bit. Like, guys, you're paying money to get new members.
Right.
So you're doing paid media to get new members.
right.
And so you're gonna pay to film, pay to edit, pay to show how amazing this course is, and then pay Instagram or YouTube or whoever to put it in front of people who may be a member, and you're gonna tell when you're paying for the filming, you're paying for the talent, you'll probably pay for the green fees, and you're paying to edit it, and then you're gonna broadcast it to 500,000 people.
And you take the caddies and whatever else.
How does that make any sense?
Yeah, exactly. And that's the issue that we run into, especially like I said in Jupiter. It's like they're on wait lists for their memberships. They could care, like they don't care about us. They don't want us to come in there. They're already on a 2-year wait list. But you get a course, a resort style course that once more, they'll pay to have you come out and actually film there, which that's really cool. They want the exposure. They want the eyeballs on the course. We did actually a giant Myrtle Beach content trip with the Bryan Bros, which is Wesley and George Bryan. That was awesome. We went out there for like 4 days and just did a bunch of group content. And it was really fun. But like certain resorts want you to push it and get people coming out.
What do you think about like the transition of golf with so many different athletes?
Oh, that's been the coolest thing. Like back when I was in even high school and stuff, like if you played golf, like I was like laughed at. Like in middle school and high school, I was scared to actually say I played golf. I was scared. Like I was scared to walk with my golf clubs in high school. Like I would keep them outside because I was like, people would make fun of you golf? Like, what do you mean you golf? Like it was so weird, and it's been crazy to watch it as I've gotten older, and obviously doing what I do for a living, watching like friends get into it that used to like, you know, play basketball or play baseball or any of that, and or football, they would be like, why are you playing golf? And now they're all playing. And it's just like crazy to watch this happen. It's like this huge addiction for golf, and the COVID golfer generation was huge as well. Like COVID spiked golf.
COVID spiked golf like no other, man.
It's unbelievable.
Every golf course in America is like, thank you for COVID.
Yeah. They're probably the only ones. They're like,
100%.
Every other business is like, what the heck? Like golf was over here? Like, thank you, COVID.
What happened? What got you out of Good?
That's a giant story. Yeah, that's a whole nother episode, but that was definitely like different visions. I love the time that I was with Good, and I still talk with the guys, and it was a crazy, like, I still talk with them, and like they're still taking off, and it's doing great. But just like different visions on how, you know, you see your future and stuff. So.
And what about your future? Do you see being on tour?
No, I don't want to do anything on tour, but I love, you know, having my own brand. I think that's awesome to me. Being able to do my own thing is amazing.
We got deer on the course, sorry. This is only at Pebble Beach.
Yeah.
Little streaker.
We got a
streaker.
Couple streakers. We got 3 of them out here.
With this guy, does the same?
Yeah, so Micah, me and actually Micah right there were a part of Good. So there were 6 of us, the original, like, actually.
Yo, Micah.
There's a.
Say hi, they were not gonna believe us. We're talking about you, they're not gonna believe us that you were behind us.
Yeah, that's me.
He's telling that you guys
How you
both
doing?
started together.
What's going on? How you doing, Jared?
He was asking about Good.
Oh, nice.
He comes right into the conversation. He's like, by the way, I'm gonna keep playing.
Yeah. How many birdies have you had?
I actually don't know.
Too many.
I'm just keeping track of how much money I'm beating Block by.
How many do you
They
have
put
left?
$100 a hole or something.
Where you got Block at right
I'm
now?
up 100 right now.
Up 100?
We're playing 100 a hole.
When we did Block 4 hours ago, he was down 500.
Yeah.
So he's grinding back.
Well, he made a hole.
The hole in one paid double?
Hole in one paid 1,000. I paid him 500. I donated 500 to youth course. So.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
That's cool.
Is that true? Mr. Block, look.
Mr. Block.
So $500 is going to youth on the course, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna hold the mic up. Yeah, that's cool. We'll get Micah on here for a second. But yeah.
I got 18 holes left.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
You've been
Better
grinding.
than-
I think
98.
I'm the only one who actually walked all 100 holes.
Everyone else is like walking.
They're
like,
eating tacos.
You know,
sitting back
I'm
there.
eating tacos, walking back and forth. skipping around.
We're over here
Hey, bro, what's
grinding.
going on?
But I'm just determined to make a hole in one. I'm going to play till dark if I have to.
Yeah, I think you'll make one. You've sniffed the hole a few times?
Yeah, I lipped out. I ran right over it. I did everything but go in.
Michael, where you from?
I grew up in Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you guys watched him hit his driver, you would be amazed. He's one of the longest people
Really?
I've played with, yeah.
I do hit it pretty far.
Like,
gotta learn how to
crazy
get
far.
involved.
We went to the Kingdom. We both signed with TaylorMade, and we went to the Kingdom, and Trotty was watching him on his numbers, and he's like, he's a short guy, and he's swinging it faster than Rory.
I'm about to say you flying it over the net over there at Kingdom, huh?
Yeah, we had to go all the way back in one corner, and I was hitting crossaways.
It's crazy.
It was a good time, though.
That's dope.
I enjoy it. I mean, I love working out. I love being, the best physically I can be, and
He only eats meat.
red meat,
That's it.
Really?
avocados, rice.
Yeah, he just eats meat.
That's a hell of a diet,
I
dog.
can do that one.
Right.
My kids could do that
Sign
one
me
too.
up.
My kids would take that one in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I love it.
They eat broccoli, rice, steak, chicken tenders. That's about it.
Like
Mike, what's your goal
Buttered
with the
pasta.
game? Like, do you want to play on tour eventually? Like, what's your vision of the game?
I think right now I'm really loving what I'm doing, like in the social media YouTube space. I want to get as good as I can and see where that takes me. I don't know where that's at yet, but I just want to. There's parts of my game that just need to be cleaned up right now, and I do think that I can play at a high level. I don't know exactly what that is yet, but I want to give it a good run.
You're giving Blocky a good run.
I am right now. Yeah.
It's
I think he's a little
competitive.
surprised. Yeah.
Yeah, he thought he was gonna have an easy walk in the park today. They were gambling last night.
Yeah, that's what he said. Y'all were gambling last
Yeah.
night too.
Yeah.
He
We
was
was just
calling
dropping
them with
$100
$100
bills, and I was guessing heads or tails, and I was guessing them right every time, and then
He's looking over here, seeing what's going on.
yeah.
Oh,
Trust
man.
me, you just worry about what you're doing right now. Yeah. I'll be there after you hit this.
Let's watch Blocky's shot right here. Let's see.
Yeah,
what
you got it on Blocky's shot. Oh, he's done this before.
Oh
some
my
reason that
gosh,
looks
that's
really
really
good.
good.
It's short.
Oh, it's short.
Oh,
That's in the bunker.
that's bunked up.
All right, so now's my opportunity to go rip another
JR
100 off
lives
of
in
it.
North Palm. We gotta go play.
For sure.
Where at?
We
He lives in North Palm Beach, Juneau.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I didn't even know
Dude,
that.
let's
We both live in
Let's
Juneau.
do it, for sure.
Hey, thanks for
You
having me.
got him. You got him right where you want him. Have fun, boys.
I can't
y'all
wait to
there.
see this swing.
His ankles gotta be cold.
Man, what?
West Palm ankles don't know what to do in this shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's been hot.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
He sticks it.
Sit.
Another hundo.
Another Hunsky. Hey, I see you at the tap.
Yeah, but
Shit. Not tonight.
he said it's really hard to get in trouble at Pebble, but I'm damn sure gonna try.
Yeah. There's a lot of basketball players getting into golf too, though.
Yeah, a
Like
whole lot.
Andre Iguodala, I've messaged a couple times. DeAndre Jordan,
Yeah.
a couple going back and forth with. But yeah, I've watched, like, it's just crazy, like going back to that, just how it's becoming like cool. And I think it's because like a lot of people, like even Steve, like the fact that he's making apparel like this, I feel like
Yes.
it takes people's mind off of like the tuck shirts and like, whoa, I got to stay away from that to like, it's more inviting.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's pretty cool to me. Because I'm more traditional. Like I'll tuck my shirt in, I'll wear nice stuff, but I also respect that, and that's why I want to wear it.
I go both. So we make stuff like, if I go play Cypress, I'm not wearing pants this baggy, and I'm definitely not wearing this.
Would they be mad at you if you did?
I would never do that to them.
Right.
I would never do it to my member,
Right.
who's hosting me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I understand that it's like I'm trying to be inspirational, not disrespectful or disruptive.
Right.
Like disruptive is like an overused term. Like I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable. Like
Right,
I
right.
want to play Seminole. I go play Seminole. And when
Right,
I play
right.
Seminole, I dress appropriately.
How good is
Right.
Seminole?
Great. It was so fucking windy when I played it that the caddies were like, on almost every par 3, they were like, listen, just hit it in the left bunker, because if you hit the green, it's gonna roll in the right bunker. And if it goes in the right bunker,
you were aiming for the
can't get
bunker.
up and down. There was the only place to land it was the bunker. Because the greens are so hard and flat and small and windy, and wind had made the green so fast that you'd hit the green and it's just gonna roll off and go in the bunker anyway. And then from the right bunker, you got it downhill, so you blast it out of there, then it's gonna hit and the wind's blowing that way, it's gonna blow it in the left bunker anyway.
Right.
So you might as well just hit it in the left bunker and get up and down for par.
Right.
That's your only option of like,
Yeah.
the
I've never
other
played it.
route. Oh, Seminole's nuts.
Seminole's
The big
nuts.
standing like Indian heads and shit out front. The
That's
Native
about as
American fucking
prestigious
heads.
though as it gets though. Like,
Or there's one hole, maybe 17, that the caddies will take your photo. That it's totally okay.
Yeah.
I think it's a
The
17.
par 3 in the water.
Some shit
the
is
back
like,
left
it's like,
corner.
guys, don't touch your phones, but there's one spot they'll let you take your photo, and the caddy, I'll take the photo of your foursome on the 17 tee box or
Right,
some shit.
right.
So we do have that photo, but other than that, the cameras didn't come out.
And you won't see no other part of the course. It's literally like the green.
yeah.
In the
water
ocean,
back.
in the
Like,
ocean,
yeah.
It's like, the background is the ocean.
For sure.
And then I love playing like those courses. Like that's where I want to play. Like I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want to push it so much that it's like make people feel uncomfortable. You know,
Right.
like I play Chicago Golf Club. I play, Cypress here and
you got up to Medalist?
Medalist. I played a bunch.
That
I
was a
played
good one.
Medalist. I
Medalist
played
is
all
sick.
that shit down there. Floridian, Medalist.
Floridian is my spot, man.
You like
Shout out to
Floridian?
Claude. Yeah,
Yeah.
Claude is my
Yeah.
guy.
Claude Harmon.
Yeah. I go
Does he
out
work
there
on your
a lot.
swing?
Yeah.
That's cool. Claude Harmon the third.
Jason Bell, Jupiter Hills.
Yeah, Jupiter Hills is one of the best.
Sick.
Have you ever played Jupiter Hills?
Sick.
That's underrated. That's
Yeah.
one of the sickest courses in
So
Florida.
sick. And it's
The-
36. It's
Yes,
like,
the one where you hit the tee shot way up from the top of that hill. No
So
one talks
sick.
about Jupiter Hills. No one talks about it. They talk about
But I feel like
Bears
they
Club.
like it like that though. Like
Yeah.
Jupiter Hills and MacArthur are really like
MacArthur, little milk
you guys,
jug.
yeah.
That one's
like
sweet.
you guys got it. Like yo, you go to Medalist and go to Seminole, and go to Bears. We'll just be in the cut. But we'll have an amazing course, amazing facility. Like Jupiter Hills is one of the best practice facilities I've ever seen.
Oh, it's unreal.
They have 2 ranges, like putting greens galore, chipping range, like
Yeah.
all like
I think,
it's nuts.
I've made this statement to my friends. I think MacArthur, to me, is the most exclusive course my buddy lived 2 seconds from MacArthur his whole life. 16 years of his life, he was a golfer. Never knew about it. His house on Google Maps was almost touching it. Never knew about it.
Wow.
It was like 16 years of his life. And the entrance says private road, no entry.
Yeah.
That's all MacArthur says. It's a
Yeah.
little milk jug, Nick Price's course. Unbelievable. I wanted to play there. I've never got out there, but I just wanted to get the merch with the little milk jug on it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I got
a bucket with that jar.
Yeah, that thing looks so cool.
That shit is dope.
Everyone's got the Grove merch now. Like you
Oh,
see that,
everybody's
you
got the
see
Grove
that
merch.
everywhere.
It's funny because the only time I played MacArthur, I did play it twice. First time I played it, Bloomberg was behind me. And, the caddy's just like, throwing shit around. He's like, hey, you know who's behind you? I was like, nah, I don't. Like, because that's 70 billion behind you. I'm like, wait, what? Like, what do you mean? What does that look like? That's
Probably just a normal looking guy.
Yeah, just short ass dude.
Yeah,
just
scruffy hair, just like
scruffy
walking.
hair, but like, dude, like literally fucking marching down the fairway.
Right.
Like he's Tiger. I'm like, I love that shit. Dude, not only you like you're up in age, you're worth fucking $1 gazillion, but like your motivation is to hit this fairway and you're marching down the fairway. I'm like, bro, you just like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same.
I love that energy.
Yeah, I got to play with this one guy back. He owns Brooks Brothers, the apparel company.
Yeah.
Apparel. He's worth I think it was 20 billion. He's Italian, Claudio Del Vecchio. I got to play 18 holes with him back when I worked at this Frenchman's Reserve in Palm Beach Gardens. Crazy. He was you would never know. Quiet guy. And the guy that I was with told me hey, you need to look him up after. And I had no idea who I was playing with, and we got done and I'm like, holy crap. He owns Brooks Brothers, all this different stuff. You don't even know. He said 2 words. Quiet, to himself. It's pretty cool.
Golf's the best.
Golf gets you. I mean, you meet people through golf that
You never thought
One of
you'd
these
be-
basketball or football guy owners, I forget which team, he comes out here. This guy's the biggest legend ever. Anywhere he goes, he tips the caddies $3,000 cash. So at Pebble, they're gonna call him. He's coming to play for the week, and the caddies will fist fight in the caddy bar over who gets to go with him, right? Because it's $3,000 a loop,
that would
and the
be
guy will be like, my man, we're gonna be all week. You got me, right? We're going to Cypress and PCC here, back, blah, blah, blah. You're going every day, right? So every day, anywhere he goes in the world, he takes caddies, and every time he pays them $3,000 in cash. So like, think about it. You're a normal caddy. You get this guy.
Just
for a week.
imagine seeing that like name on the list.
No, exactly.
And looking at the other caddy,
Yeah,
like making
exactly.
eye contact with him. You'd be like, you'd show that thing over.
Yeah, exactly.
That
But
would
like,
be
they know who he
intense.
is, and he's like the most like respected dude in the world when it comes to golf caddies.
$3,000 cash.
It doesn't mean cash every time. $3,000 cash.
What does that
It's
look
just
like? Is that like up here? I mean, I don't even carry
all
cash.
hundos about like that. Little teeny fold. It's
Little
like
teeny
fold it
fold.
here.
Little manila envelope.
Yeah, no big deal here.
No big deal. Here you go.
Imagine he's got a little
$3,000.
briefcase with him in there.
Take it easy, champ.
Actually, yeah, it wouldn't be that much.
No, it's not that big. It's
$3,000.
hundos.
That's
Be a
true.
lot in dollar bills.
Nah, you stripping material now. Them shit's gonna come. Trust me.
Yeah.
He said, trust me.
$3,000 in ones, that would be like,
You need a little book bag.
Need one of them shoe bags.
Right. A little golf shoe bag.
Little golf shoe fucking bag. What's your lowest round
Lowest
in
round.
competitive golf?
well, my lowest competitive golf, I think it was a 67. I shot a 64 the other day. Actually, yeah, it was 9 under. It's just on YouTube. I was 9 under with Peter Finch through 14 holes at PGA National. And I finished 8 under. I've never, like that feeling getting to 9 under that quick, I've never done it in my life. I started out 5 birdies in a row. And I did not feel, no, it was called the match course.
Oh, the match.
Yeah, we just picked our tee boxes. Yeah. And it was weird because like they didn't even have the tee markers out. We were like, it was still a good, I mean, it was a good sized golf course.
Oh, I
Still,
played
yeah.
that one. I played that one.
Yeah. It wasn't,
Love
it's
the
not like a
match.
long
I played that
course.
one.
Yeah, I just like came out swinging and the greens were perfect. Like
How
you
big
were
the
putting
hole
on. Oh, I've never felt anything like it. It was like an out of body experience on the 14th hole. I'm like, I couldn't like, my brain 9 under through 14. I'm thinking to myself, this is on camera. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I got to stay in the moment. Made a bogey because you like those are the moments where you start to like get better and build your character with golf, is because you got to be uncomfortable like that, because I've never been there in my life. I don't even know what it's like, and mentally like I don't remember anything. It was like those blackout days that they talk about where you just like you don't remember anything.
For sure.
But yeah, that was I would say 67 is my lowest in competitive. What's your guys' lowest?
67, but on a par 70.
Okay, that's
Not
doesn't
competitive.
matter. Doesn't matter. Great round.
3 under is my best round.
Where was that 67 at?
Cavalier Golf and Yacht Club, where I grew up playing in Virginia.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet.
Virginia
What's your-
Beach.
70. It was a par 70. I shot even par. 70 was my lowest round, but
Solid.
I shot 1 under a few times, but it was like a par 72.
Right.
So, but 70 would technically be my
Solid.
lowest round.
Yeah, you got a good golf swing. I saw your swing earlier.
Appreciate it.
You've been working
man.
hard on it?
Working so hard on it.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm over here grinding like no tomorrow. It's hard
Golf,
because
it's crazy because like you take a guy like you, most athletic person, you take all these guys and it's like you put them, I'm so unathletic, I'm weak, but I can hit a golf ball because I've done it for so long. You take someone like you and it's like, the fact that we can even compete is like crazy.
It's nuts.
in golf.
It's funny because I was, Trotty and I were in the bathroom. I'm in the tall stall, he's in the short stall, and I was like, "Damn, I wish somebody would take a picture from behind and just put underneath the caption like, guess who shot 68?" And it's like literally, it doesn't matter, bro, because like you could be the strongest, the athletic, you can run, jump,
Right.
and all of that, and then you can just be a guy Trotty size and just fairway to green every time.
Oh
And
yeah.
just
That's like me and
lights you
Micah.
up.
That's like me and Micah, the guy that sat down. He hits his driver 50, 60 yards past me, but I can usually beat him when we play 1v1s because I'm a straight. I keep it in the fairway. I'm very
Just
consistent.
wait on him to miss
Exactly.
a couple.
That's
I
it.
wait on him.
Keep waiting.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because then his miss, when he's swinging at it 130, he's 1 degree open. It's over there.
Yeah.
Versus I'm swinging at it 110, 115, and my misses are smaller.
It's like tennis. It's like there's certain people who play tennis aggressive, and there's other people who just keep getting it back and they wait for you to miss.
Exactly.
Like if I just keep getting it back, eventually this guy's gonna hit a bad shot.
It's true.
And that's when I'm whoop. And
Exactly.
then do it again, whoop, and then he can't catch you.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I was gonna say, I'm always scrolling through like TikTok and Instagram. I see your ad at Pinehurst. It's so funny, the one where you're like There's one you're like,
me
oh,
talking?
bad, like this is a bad, or something. I don't know what you said, but you like got up and just hit it. It's like the greatest ad. It's like doesn't even feel like an ad, and it comes up on my TikTok like every day, a Malbon ad. I'm like, I love it. It's pretty cool.
You a fan of golf?
What you
Watch
said?
this.
Yeah.
One of those.
Watch
Yeah, it's
this.
like
That's-
it's like not your normal ad where you're like buy my apparel. It's just like you're like holding your driver, just walk up and hit it, and I'm just like, what am I watching? Like, it's cool though, it gets you intrigued versus a normal ad where you're like, hey, buy my new shirt or something.
That's the
Drop my new
same.
5-pocket pants.
Yeah, they're stretchable.
Right.
4-stitched, stretchable golf pant.
Yeah.
That's the thing that trips me out with golfers. It's like, I played golf with Sam Bettinardi in Chicago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just like to ask questions. So I'm like, Sam, what type of pants are those? You know? And he's like, they're Peter Millar pants. What other pants do you have in your closet? No, I only have golf pants. You don't have any slacks? Oh, no. What about cords? Oh, no. Khakis? No, I only have golf pants. What makes a fucking golf pants? You know, like at the end of the day, like you're not running a marathon. It's like you're playing golf. It's like, well, no, I only wear golf pants.
Yeah.
It's like just like that is the mentality of like your normal golf thing. It's like, well, when I play golf, I wear golf pants. It's like,
Right.
don't you just need something to cover your legs with pockets?
Exactly, that's true.
You need 4 pockets because tees go in the back and your glove in the other, balls and a ball marker. Like, I get it, you need 4 pockets. But
It's
other
true.
than that, I don't get it.
It's so true.
That's golf.
Do you know Eric Anderslang?
Yeah, well.
Random Golf Club.
Yeah.
I hang out with them a lot. Their brand, like when I think of the style, it's very, I don't know how similar it is, but in my mind, it looks somewhat like Eric loves just shirt untucked, baggy pants,
Totally.
like shows up to
So
Beth
Eric,
Page.
I grew up on the East Coast, but I lived in New York for like 10 years doing ad agency and entertainment business and all this marketing shit. And one of my friends is Lisa Cooper. Lisa Cooper is a very famous stylist from New York City. She's the one who put Rodman in the gown.
Oh, wow.
Right? So like just
Yeah.
that's her. But she
Yeah.
was roommates with Andy Warhol and like just like craziest chick ever. So randomly I got sober. I'm playing golf every day in LA, and she called. She's like, hey, I have a friend who's married to one of my clients. And I'm like, okay. And she says, and he's like sober and he golfs every fucking day. And I said, okay. And she's like, and he's married to Sia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
I'm like, Sia? I never even seen
Right.
her before. and so then next thing you know, she texted me with Eric Anderslang. So I've known him probably 8-9 years and been golfing with him that long, but it was before either of us had figured out a real business. in golf,
Right.
et cetera.
Everyone always looks that up. They're like, he was married to Sia. That's like always the number one thing.
And I went and used to go hang out with them, and they would remember Wilshire Country Club, and they would go play bingo.
Right.
Him and Sia would go play bingo at Wilshire Country Club with all the old people.
That's kind
Funny
of crazy.
story.
That is crazy. But yeah, his
And then they got a
style's pretty-
divorce.
Yeah.
How you lose that one? Imagine being married to Sia.
Yeah, that one's.
She got like 800 million views on her videos,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
It's
she
like 1.4 billion views for every video on YouTube.
But nobody's ever seen
Golly, with the little wig and all that, right?
Yeah.
Sia's lit. Yeah, Eric, he's great, sweet, very sweet dude. He lives down in Austin, right?
Right. Yeah. I go out and see
Took
him.
that tax cut.
Yeah, he's got the.
Yes, sir.
He's got the best production in YouTube. I mean, his production's insane. The way he films everything is beautiful.
Really?
He does
Oh, yeah.
scratch TV.
Random Golf
he
Club.
does. He go around and interview like
Oh,
weird
Scratch,
golf
Scratch.
things. You know,
Okay,
it's the dude. He does like
yeah.
adventures of golf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's cool.
It's
Really
hard
cool
for me
guy.
with names, bro, because like I'm a face guy.
Right.
If I see you, I'm like, oh no, I met you before. I know you. You tell me somebody's name, I'm like, bro, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Right.
All right, we're freezing our ass off out here, and it's been a long day.
Yeah.
I'm fucking cold,
Thank
bro.
you guys for
Thank
having
you
me.
for coming, Grant. JR.
He's got
best.
shorts on. I know he's cold.
Yeah,
His
I'm
leg
from
look like
Florida
fucking
too.
turkey wings. Look like turkey wings on the goose muffs he got up there. Thanksgiving is around the corner. We'll see y'all next time. Thanks for checking us.
Appreciate y'all.